Here's a day in my life working at an art gallery. I started the morning working on my computer. I had a lot of lists to make and things to print out because our monochrome exhibit was ending, so we were doing artist pickup that day. Once I was done with that, I started pulling pieces off the wall that had sold. That way I could wrap them up for pickup. And of course, I put our work in progress sign up because the wall can get very sparse as we're pulling things off from the previous show. For pieces like this one that are too big to be wrapped in paper, we usually put corner protectors on and then plastic wrap the sides to protect the edges. Meanwhile, pieces like this are small enough that they can easily be wrapped in paper. While we had artists pick up today from our previous show, we also had a few of our residents drop off new work, including these cute little Christmassy trees. These are by our artist Kashmira Mystery, who makes a lot of our jewelry as well, and they're made of fused glass. After she dropped those off, I worked on fixing the walls, which includes taking out a bunch of nails, spackling, sanding, and repainting them. It's not a complex task, but it is tedious with this many holes. One of our ceramics artists, Morgan Gray, also dropped off a bunch of new works, including these cute little mugs with a new design that we haven't shown before. We consider her work to be very functional art, as all of it is food, dishwasher, and microwave safe. In the afternoon, it was back to my computer because I needed to update a bunch of our website listings. This was a lot of work because I had to individually select the vendor for every single listing that we currently have drafted. Then when I looked up, someone had parked their bike in front of our door. This actually happens a lot with bikes, strollers, scooters, you name it. If you need to put your stuff somewhere, put it in front of the window, not our door, please. I finished off the day with more listings and closed up shop. And then I came back the next day because there was more work to be done. The previous evening, our curator brought in these cool new metal benches that are now available for sale. And as you can see, there was still a lot of stuff on the wall that I needed to pull down so that the new show could go up the next day. Even though I had taken things down the previous day, I had barely made a dent because we had over 40 different artists a part of the show. So I decided to dedicate the morning to pulling things off the wall. Of course, this meant even more spackling, sanding, and painting. This shot gives you a pretty good idea of how many holes there were to patch just on that one singular section. I spent almost all day working on this, didn't get it all done, but did knock out a pretty good chunk before I locked up and signed out for the day.